Welcome back to Gun and Shot TV. Yet another item on Collector Corner. Sometimes you go to a gun show and you dig through the random bin of crap that people have under their table, and you always find loose little packets of rounds and stuff like that. And they're usually not a good idea to shoot in your gun, but sometimes it pays to paw through them and see what you get. I think this box was like $1 box, something like that. And looking at it, there's a 45 auto from 1916, so that's pretty neat. A new production 45 auto from Federal. A very gross old 38 special round that is probably safe to fire, but who knows. A couple random shot bullets for some reason. And then the thing that made it worth $1, at least in my mind, this is what is called a lazy dog. I don't know if any of you have been at the top of a tall building or a bridge or something, and you have the urge to throw some pennies down or spit or throw a rock or something. It's just something everyone has in their mind that they want to do. It just happens. I mean, we don't all do it. I'm not recommending you do, but if you had served during Vietnam or Korea, one option you had, if you were in a plane, is you could grab handfuls of these and throw them out of the plane at people. There was actually a cluster bomb device that would store a bunch of these, drop the bomb, blow open in midair, and spread them all over. Or you could throw them out of buckets or bags. They came in paper bags, so you could throw them out. And it was just an idea to be able to inflict casualty on smaller amounts of people, as far as soldiers, anything like that. And this is actually a forged steel body on this, and these are some little, I'm thinking like tin fins that are just kind of looks like soldered on or crimped on. And what these would do is, once you drop them out of a plane, this is heavy. This is probably about double the weight of a 45 auto bullet. And so when you drop it out of a plane from height, it's going to go pretty fast by the time it's hitting the ground. It's stabilized by the fins. It's got a nice aerodynamic shape. So these, once they would hit the ground, would have about double the penetration of a 45. So they go through pretty much anything but a hardened bunker. So definitely something you want to wear your helmet for and not get hit with. Let me zoom in a little closer. I'll try and get a little better detail. So look a little closer. You can see it's a little wobbly. It's got its steel body and your fins that I'm sure are probably riveted on and then folded up. But I definitely wouldn't want to get hit in the head with one. And you can kind of luck out. Sometimes you'll see them at gun shows or gun shop or even an antique shop, and they don't really know what they are. They think they're from a toy, like an erector set or a space set or something, because it just kind of does look like a little missile. But these were actually, like I said, used as anti-personnel devices out of bombers, planes, stuff like that, and would just be tossed to the ground hoping to hit somebody in their helmet. So definitely neat, and definitely worth taking a look. If you see one, I don't know exactly what they're worth. I would guess, probably a couple bucks. But if you see one cheap or in with a mix of ammo for $1, definitely worth taking with. So for Gun and Shot TV, this is Chris saying have a rootin' tootin' drunken shooting day. Thanks for watching.